digital age, you don't see a lot of this anymore. Today on CTN Journal, we introduce you to a man who gives his time restoring mechanical clocks. Hello and thanks for watching. I'm Jennifer Anderson. On this episode, we head to the Anoka History Center, where a local volunteer is fascinated by man's quest to measure time. A measure of time. And a moment in history. This grandfather clock inside Anoka County History Center tells of time gone by.
Every clock that I work on, I research.
For volunteer Chuck Zeeland, researching this turn-of-the-century timepiece reveals the science, the economics, and the social behaviors of the early 1900s.
Well, you have to understand what's going on. You know, you are looking at a mechanical piece that is highly engineered, developed over centuries of time to get this exactness.
Zeeland is an amateur horologist, someone who makes or repairs clocks.
There we go.
He volunteers his time to help the Anoka Historical Society maintain a collection of antique clocks.
This one is absolutely pristine. I mean, it's all original and is just a beautiful, beautiful clock.
A retired educator and administrator with a master's in European history, Zeeland is well suited for the job, which is its own sort of journey through history.
Well, I'm totally enthused about the mechanical period. It's much more exciting and challenging than the digital clock of today, the wristwatch of today. And when you think of it, without the computer, this was the computer.
Anoka County's collection includes a piece as old as the 1860s, a one-of-a-kind clock that could only be found in high society, and an example of the kind of mass-produced clock that put timepieces in nearly every home.
The English put American timepieces into their bestseller. They were of this design, and they were called Anglo-American clocks.
Zeeland dismantles, cleans, and restores the clocks back to working order.
Now what I'm doing is lining up the screw holes, and there we go.
In all, Zeeland has given upwards of 80 hours to the Historical Society so far. Time
There we are.
well spent.
If we don't do it, it's going to be lost. Our history is going to be lost. The fact that the original clockmakers were blacksmiths, that in England you had the London Guild dominate, but it assured quality. This is all going to be lost. And if we don't resurrect it and protect it and provide examples, again, it's simply going to be lost. So this is the preservation, which is the purpose of the society here.
As time ticks forward, Zeeland hopes his contribution carries on with it.
My whole purpose for being here is to give to the Historical Society. And you see here the success of that. And that's really a good feeling, that you can give back and provide something for posterity.
If you'd like to learn more about the Historical Society's antique clocks, the History Center is open Tuesdays through Saturdays. Their website is anokacountyhistory.org. That wraps up this edition of CTN Journal. Thanks for watching, and I hope you tune in next time.